got a 505 cubic inch motor, naturally aspirated, stock location. These motors have to be in the stock location, all the safety equipment on the vehicle and driver. Running a Ford. You've got Fords and Chevrolets and Dodges all in the mix. Then you've got Internationals, Alice Chalmers, Fords, John Deere's out here tonight. So we'll start off out here tonight. How about my Ford fans? Where are you? There's about 16, 17 so far. At least good for $5. First on the hook, we're going to make sure everything's squared away. Green light on the sled. Sled's ready to go. Talk to me, Ford. Come on, boys. FFA chapter, your Madison County FFA chapter selling cotton candy. If you don't like it, go buy some cotton candy. The sled been changed. It made some changes to the sled. That'll put Cooper as the test hook. Anytime the sled was to change, the next puller in line becomes
for Cooper Gouffre.
I'm hot. My wife is hot. Everything is hot. We might just kind of keep it. So he said yes, he's keeping it 330.74 in the book for Cooper. He's probing the track to see if it's soft or hard. And if it's real hard, that's kind of where you want to run. If it's soft, Code Blue Chevrolet fans. Right now, you've got a 330.74 Cooper on the buckshot.
Matthew Fant coming out on the track and the big show. 322-340-82. Look at here. We got Jamie Wright and Looking for Dirt. That's Purple Chevrolet. Coming up next, just wait.
Pullers in the pits, make sure you got all your safety equipment on. Making sure you have all your safety equipment on. Jamie Wright on the Looking for Dirt.
Jamie Wright.
Matthew right now sitting at the 340 mark. That's all Tommy's looking for, is that 3.82 and on the plus side.
$333.45.
On a 77, yep, 77 Ford. About 477 cubic inches, what he says his truck has. Self-employed, been pulling about 4 years, coming out of Luray, Virginia, on Quiet Acres Farm. Ford. Tommy Phantom on the Showtime. The number 4 spot. Lucy Cooper Dufresne on the Buckshot Chevrolet. Number 5, Jason Griffith on the Saucy. Number 6 spot. Alrighty, getting ready to make some changes to the sled, move some weight around. Getting into the next class is the 8,000-pound light pro stock tractors. 7 of them out here tonight. When you get aluminum in 1100 degree temperature plus, aluminum tends to kind of misfigure and lose its shape, and it will burn a hole in the piston based on the fuel that's going into these tractors.
David Reed coming up first on the head case.
You see it right now, it's down on the end on the hood. That's letting the puller know that, hey, I've got fuel coming in. Steve Flint on the head case out of Natural Bridge Station on the casing.
30648, 30640.
There we go. I'm with you. Let me see. Perrin, me, and you.
Rusty Tanner coming out of Riva, Virginia.
People don't know what Alzheimer is. The best contact with the track. Rusty Tanner on the second chance John Deere. Till drills. They pulled 4, 5, 6 bottom plows on a 3-point hitch. So the lift arms, when they got to the end of the road, red, green, orange, blue, we got them all covered out here tonight. On the tractor with the side shields, roll cage, 5-point harness, fire suit, helmet, Bradley seal on the mother-in-law's nightmare. Tire tread, it wouldn't pass. They're that slick. They're burning on the friction on the tire speed. Ricky Tavener on the red Tornado. Staging area. Chad Lamb, Jerry Smith, Philip Simmons. We can get those trucks in the staging area. You are the next class coming up. John Deere fans, right now you've got a tractor sitting. here tonight. Steve Flint, 306.48. He was on the first on the hook with the hand case and taking the spot right now. There's about 5 feet between number 1 and number 2. Plenty of real estate. Ted Ingram, see if he can do it. My money is saying he's going to be close to the mark. His front end is close to the mark. $283.70. I think
283.70, 283.70.
It was up and down like a seesaw.
Tough run for Ted.
Not what Ted wanted. That'll finish up your pass. Steve Flint on the number 1 spot. Karen Bean on the number 2 spot. Rusty Karen number 3 on the second chance. Number 4, Ricky Tapper on the red tornado 5. Cody Watkins on the total chaos 6. Bradley Seal on the mother-in-law's nightmare. And Ted Ingram finishing your number 7 spot. Where that tractor started a seesaw effect, hooking, unhooking, and losing traction and speed there in the class. And they range from a large variety of their firemen, their nurses, on the truck they call the Silver Bullet out of Luray, Virginia. On the Ford. Chain ready to go. Watching the flagman. Tracks clear. Green flag. Green light on the sled. Let's go to pull it. He said, no, he's turning it down. He's in that hazmat area. .1 on the speed for Leroy at 319, and he said nope to Jerry Smith on the old goat. .319.30319 feet mark. You see where those tires are getting a bite. That's where it wants to work. That truck is working there, and hopefully at the end of the run, it's still staying put. Aaron Smothers out of Goshen, Virginia. $324.93.
32493, 32493.
Speed, same speed.
30.1 on the speed for Aaron. There you see his crew chief, Ralph Wilson.
WWPTV. Go on to YouTube channel. He might be live. You live streaming now? No live streaming. We got problem. Okay.
$320.97, 320.97, 29.3 on the speed.
320.97. We were at a tractor pull one time and had the old bushwhacker sled. Oh, that thing was been up and down the track many, many times. Switch went out. The toggle switch went out on one of the switches that we needed to work. The toggle switch went out. So we're scrambling, looking for a toggle switch. We're going to either have to wire it up, hot wire it. Jerry's standing over there. We hollered, go. He goes, what? Do you have in your possession or on your truck, we need a toggle switch? And this is no lie, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you the truth. I ain't going to tell you no lie. He reached in his pocket and he pulled out a toggle switch. That guy runs on the edge every time. He saved the day. So we asked him, you got any baling wire? Yeah. You got any electrical wire? Yeah. Got any spark plug wires? Yeah. Had a toggle switch in his pocket. What's more funny, they had to wait for the dog to get around. That's the crew chief. Always been around pulling. Let me see, Dragon Motorsports is celebrating our 20th. This is our 20th anniversary.
$325.15 for Jerry Smith. Putting him on the number one spot, 30.6 on the speed.
About 5/10 of the speed, a little bit faster. On the back of the vehicle is a kill switch. You'll see that little cable hooked up to the kill switch.
312.89 for
About 7
Leroy.
feet short. He's about 7 feet short, people.
I'm looking for Leroy to turn down that 39.
Big Bar Chevrolet. Diesel mechanic by trade. Bringing up the RPMs, and not quite where that motor cleared up a little bit. Don't know if he had a little bit of trouble. Or maybe they had the red light on the sled. That could be it. Now.
.11, 324.11, 29.8 on the speed.
R.J. Moeller on the black sheet. We've got pullers that run with Dragon Motorsports all over the place. Out of Pennsylvania, out of West Virginia, coming out of Maryland, out of North Carolina, and all over the state of Virginia. Pulling here tonight. R.J. Moeller got a little, that's a little bit of slobber on the fuel. On the truck they call the black sheep.
.307.67 for RJ.
David Whitney, those are your next three in line. Then Tommy Henry, Michael Shipley. 5 to go. Class of 13. Number 1 spot. No, she got out of that throttle. She said, wait a minute, Nellie. Young lady doing the driving here on the dirt tire. And that sled is almost empty. When I call. Oh yeah. That old 6-cylinder sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Alrighty, gotta get behind her, ladies. She's looking to see if she can get past that 325. Skylar fan. Even
323.00, 323 even for Skylar Finn. Good run there. For David Whitley, 29.2 on the speed for Smoking.
Tommy Whitley, the truck they call All Mixed Up out of Madison, Virginia. If it can be done, I think Tommy might be able to do it. He's looking down the road.
Through 322.26, 29.9 on the speed for Tommy, and all mixed up.
Michael Shipley out of Tappahannock on the Shipley and Son Ford Power, calling it clear cut. Can he do it right now to the side? 325, 15, the old goes 15 to number 1 spot.
Smith and Copper, his crew dog. Jerry Smith, how does it feel winning your hometown, bud? Feel pretty good?
Absolutely.
Number 2, Philip Simmons, Foolish Pleasure, on your number 3 spot. Skylar Fan On the showtime number 4. Tommy Henley on the all mixed up on the number 5. Tyler Lester on the ball falls binder. Nathan Gokenauer on the Wampus Cat. Christy Martin on the high maintenance. Todd Tanner on the old Grand Hall. The GL40 cubic inch motor, 6-cylinder diesel. 1 single turbo intercooler water injection. Bringing up the RPM, weighing in 10,000 pounds.
.933, 28.3 on the speed.
That's one of our sponsors, the Big L Tire Pros down at Harrisonburg, and also Fear Force. So we get into about an October season and a hard force, you got to remember. This came from the factory, right about 125 to 130 horsepower. And they're well into that 1200 because of the cubic inches that they're running.
1,500.
They're taking a 466 and got about 540 out of it. Watch that smoke, a little bit light color. He's going to pull that valve, all that fuel is going in and then bringing up the RPM. Driving on the ball called Finder.
That's easy. That's easy part. We're talking about that water injection spraying in on top of the piston. What that is spraying into that cylinder, and if you can see fire out of on the John Deere out of the sea of red here, we'll see what happens. Nathan Gokenauer on the hook. I want to go back into the tractor, drive the tractor.
information there. Smoking up a storm right there. Last 51 years, every time there's a tractor pull here, Todd Tanner come down the track. This tractor called Old Grandma. $297.30, $297.30 for time.
So somebody went over there and got them a hamburger and a drink or something, and all of a sudden pulled the keys out and lost it. So check your pockets. If you lost your keys, I've got them. If you
311-22, 31122.
number 2 spot. West Green doing the driving on the pole seat. Finishing up at number 3. Tyler Lester on the ball falls binder. Number 4. Nathan Gokenauer on the Walter Cat John Deere 5. Chad down the road on the Reed Cap Zip. Weighing in 12,000 pounds. They cannot do any modifications to the tires on the rear. You're slowing the box down a little bit. These tractors weighing in 12,000 pounds.
$273.11, $273.11, 14.0 on the speed. He's good in that regard.
Chuck Kelly.
281.44, 281.44, 13.5 on the speed. He's good there. $276.55, 276.55. For Steven, Norton Red Harvester.
Bourbon wise, you gotta stay off the speed, bud.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
On his first try, back down to the throttle. Something wasn't right. We'll try it again. Even. Burn wide. He's coming up next. Wayne Morrison, Logan Bean, Tommy Epper, Hunter Shipley, George Brinkley. Those are your first 5 in the class. See what she can do. Casey Martin.
$279.55, $279.55. Looks like 11.2 on the speed. Dalton Harlow and the Little Harlow Harvester coming up next.
Dalton Harlow on the Harlow Harvester. $280.89 for Dalton and the Little Harlow Harvester. Little.
L-I-L. Not Lil. Lil.
We see a hand. As be wise, old Speedy's at College. On an international 10-56. He's been playing with this EQ on the fast team. Stayed under the speed limit, 286.96. That is looking up to the number 1 spot. Randy Wiles over Speedy, he's finally got a dial in. 13.1 on the speed. We have a red ticket limit. Good for the evening. The pull is over. Sit there and watch out for the rain. But the pull is over with for the night. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for spending time with us out here in Madison. For the last 10 years, I think it's either rained before, during, or after. Thank y'all.
Possible by these sponsors. And we'd also like to take time to thank all of our WWPTV sponsors. Here's a couple of videos that we think you'll like.